Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be using the Abh Norvina palette. This is a beautiful, beautiful, very, very creative palette. It could be very overwhelming, not gonna lie. There's a lot of colors on here. You guys are gonna be surprised at how freaking easy it was to create this look. These shadows are so freaking beautiful. You cannot go wrong with the formula. The colors just speak for themselves. It's like they move. They literally move on their own and they blend into perfection. If you want to see how I created this random purple pink look, keep on watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, just take a quick moment to do so. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna prep my skin with the Skin MD as usual. I just ordered a new bottle. God, woo! All right, now that that has settled in, I am, of course, my usual Touch in Sol No Pore Problem Primer. I've actually used this thing up quite a bit. Thing has lasted forever, and I only do it in these areas here. Let's go ahead and prime the eyes with just concealer. I'm just gonna be using the Born This Way concealer from Too Faced. I am just concealing my eyes with that. Well, the colors are so amazing and such high quality. And I don't know, the moment I got the palette, I was just like, oh, it's so beautiful. And then now I'm just kind of scared to use it because it's just so creative and I'm not a creative person. Let's start with the transition shade. Let's use shade B5 right over here. And I took very, very little of this. I don't want to deepen up this transition shade too much. Just apply it all over the lid. You don't have to be perfect with this. You just keep going right back and forth. Just wind wiper motions as usual. It's gonna be just right at the very, very top, as you can see. All right, so next, I'm gonna use a more precise brush. I'm just gonna use a Morphe M433 brush like this. And I am going to dig into this matte shade called B4 right over here. And I am literally just gonna go right in to those areas. Okay, this looks really pink actually. It doesn't look purple to me, but these colors are so beautiful. Okay, we'll try to make it purple. I'm gonna go from the outer to the inner. And I'm just, yep, let's see. That's just not purple at all. I'm gonna go again with my first brush, the transition brush, and I am gonna go into the first shade again, B5. It's gonna go right back into that first same shade that we used, just to blend out those two colors and so that everything is nicely and blended. Just right over it, just feather that out. Very, very light with a light hand. So we're gonna go here with this shade, E5 right here. It's a shimmery purple. Sure enough, it's not purple at all, it's pink. It's very, very beautiful. I really enjoy it. I don't mind it at all. I'm just platting that out, patting motions. Let's go back into this shade here, B4. I'm just gonna go right around that. Right here. Beautiful colors, honestly. I want to deepen out the outer edge. Let's use this color here called C4. We're going to stick to the outer edge here. We're going to bring that halfway in. Bringing that, I'm patting it and bringing that inwards. What else? What do you think we should do? There's so many colors. I'm gonna do A5 right here, and I'm gonna do that at the very top of my transition, so I'm just gonna go right at the very top. It's actually not bad at all. Gave some life to this look. Just right around that corner. I am going to wet the brush one more time. Just add that shade E5 just to my lid area, just so I don't lose any of that pigment. It's perfect. Just bringing that upwards here. It's gorgeous. We are done with the eyes. I am gonna just clean up under my under eye, get out any fallout, and we're gonna start with foundation next. Yay! So I'm gonna be mixing in the Double Wear from Estee Lauder and my Hourglass foundation. Just a few stripes on this all over my areas. Problematic. This is a ton of foundation. It's just that like my skin is so erupted in a really bad way. Like I don't know what happened to it. So I feel like I really, really need it. That's quite enough foundation. Shall we go ahead and bounce? Okay, I think we're pretty good and covered. And let's go and start with just concealer. I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, the same one I've been using. Just dot it here, and dot it here. Let's go ahead and set what we just concealed. I'm just going to be using the this little small Kat Von D's Lock-It setting powder. Use a brush. This is my favorite brush for this, by the way, because it's like perfect. It literally gets into those areas amazingly. Just want to set all that you concealed. I'm going to be using my old time favorite, the MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish. I don't like to swoop it on the face. I actually grab this and I like to press it. Because if you start swooping, then your foundation kind of moves, and I don't want any of that. It's a perfect, beautiful setting powder, honestly. Just gonna press it. Maybe down here, I'll just go like this. This is what it's gonna do. It's just gonna set all my face, lock everything into place. Perfect. Perfect skin. Gonna grab a Morphe M431. It's just a pencil brush. And I'm gonna use the shade C4, the burgundy one here. Next, what I'm gonna do is add the color B4, this color here, and I'm gonna do it right underneath that. Do that beautiful shade. Just make sure that that's all nicely and feathered out. I'm gonna use this, but very lightly, press into it like this. Tap the hell out of that because I don't want too much of that. I'm gonna do is add that just underneath what I just did. Just be very careful with this. And let's go ahead and just bring that inward. Cool. Bring that in. What I'm gonna do is with this flat shader brush, I'm gonna dig into that C4 color here, right here. You're just gonna stamp it here, just so I don't lose that liner effect, right? Great, wonderful, awesome, yay. So I'm just gonna do my brows, I'm gonna do my wing eye, and we're gonna skip through this very quickly just so we can see the final effect.
Oh my God.
See what the eyes look like. Yeah, I don't hate it. I think the colors are really nice. I think the whole blown out effect is super pretty. I like it, I like it. Let's put some color in this face, shall we? Let's put some bronzer. We're gonna be using the Too Faced Butter Bronzer from Physician Formula. I carve out the cheekbones with that. To do is I like to carve it out, give that contour effect, but at the same time bronze, use the flat. So I carve it out and then I use the flat side. I'm gonna contour it, contour. See, it's just, whoa, it's a lot of contour. Woo! Fluff it out. Good contour. All right, for blush, I'm gonna be using a combo between these two blushes from MAC. This one's MAC Intercontinental, and this is MAC Springsheen. Beautiful color from MAC. How gorgeous is that peachy color? Just gives such a nice glow to the face. I love it. So pretty. Let's add some Springsheen on top of that, just to give that little champagne-y kind of touch to it. Add that to the apples of my cheeks. Cute, cute, very cute. Okay, for highlight, I'm gonna use a little bit of a subtle highlight, but I'm gonna match it with a Super Shock highlight. So I'm gonna use this one, the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Luminous Light. So it's very, very subtle, but you can use it all over the face. It just gives you a nice, healthy glow. And this is my favorite brush for that. It's for any highlight in particular, the Morphe M501. So what I like to do, I just take some of this and just add it here to the apples of my cheeks, and just gives like a beautiful subtly glow. You see how much of a healthy skin it just gave me all of a sudden? I mean, I know I glow already, but you know, like this just adds it a little bit more, and it's just very, very subtle. You could just add that all over the face. And then just to intensify just the upper corners of my cheeks, I'm gonna be using the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in Pearlized. It's gorgeous champagne-y color. I'm very careful. I'm gonna use that with my fingers at the top of my cheekbones. I mean, there's no subtle when it comes to this. Bring that upwards. And what I like to do with my beauty blender, just so it doesn't look like I have fingerprints all over my face, I just grab it and then I just dab it. You know, you always want your glow, your highlight to be, you know, the top of the cheekbone, but also to the temple of the eye as well. Anywhere that you have bone in your face, you want to accentuate that. For lipstick, I'm going to be using, I'm just going to keep it very subtle with the lipstick. I'm going to be using the Pillow Talk Lip Cheat lip liner pencil from Charlotte Tilbury. So it's not pinky, but it's like a subtle pink, like a mauvey rosy pink. I'm going to be using Stila's Patina matte liquid lipstick. It's super cute. It's one of the little mini ones. This color goes so well with this look. It's beautiful. All right, now that's all dried down, we're just going to use the e.l.f. lip gloss lip lacquer. It's just, that's all. There's no color to it. It's just clear. Just going to gloss it up. I've been into like lip glosses lately. We're done with this look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.